Hello, I am Pawan Kumar Gupta, final year student of Department of Civil Engineering in Faculty of Engineering and Technology, University of Lucknow. I am going to give a presentation about nanotechnology in concrete under the guidance of Gaurav sir. Here is the list of content. Why nanotechnology for concrete? Nanotechnology concrete to obtain thinner, finer products and faster setting time, and ability to control or manipulate materials at the atomic scale. And second is, what is nanoconcrete? Nanoconcrete made with Portland cement particles that are less than 500 nanometer as a cementing agent, and currently cement particle size ranges from a few nanometers to a maximum of about 100 micrometers. And nanomaterials, these are the nanomaterials: carbon nanotubes, nanosilica, fly ash, nanotitanium, self-compacting concrete, polycarboxylates and its properties. And then scope. Next is nanomaterials. Nanomaterials are a set of substances where at least one dimension is less than approximately 100 nanometer. These nanomaterials are speed up the carbon, silica and hydrogen gel formation. The nanomaterials are listed here: carbon nanotube, single and multi-wall tube, nanosilica, fly ash, nanotitanium and self-compacting concrete. And next is polycarboxylates. These are single-walled carbon nanotubes and multi-wall carbon nanotubes. They can be several millimeters in length and can have one layer or multi-layer. Next one is nanosilica. Nanosilica increase the strength of hardened concrete, improves particles packing, repulsion towards water absorption and prevents calcium leaching. Diamond, graphite and nanotubes, these are the also formed of nanosilica. Next is fly ash. Reduce the curing time, improves concrete stability and increase the strength of concrete. And nanotitanium. Nanotitanium is the self-cleaning and excellent reflecting coating and block UV and infrared and self-compacting concrete. It is less energy needed to produce concrete structure and reduce wear and tear form work, increase compressive strength and flexural strength, improves mechanical properties. And the last nanomaterials are polycarboxylates. Polymer-based concrete admixture are high-range water reducing admixture. This admixture type is very suitable for underwater anti-washout concrete. Low dosage reduce water and high dosage produce self-compacting concrete. And nanomaterials properties are high workability with reduced water-cement ratio. Use of superplasticizing additives is unnecessary and fill up all the micropore and microspaces. Cement saving up to 35 to 45%. Scope of nanomaterials. There is a lot of investigation about smart developing concrete using carbon fibers. Next, these are nanocarbon tubes are much more effective than carbon fibers, and the cement will not only be more economical than organic polymers but also will be fire resistant. The nanomaterials are the form of carbon nanotubes, and this thickness of the composite can be reduced to microns, and hence flexible and smart cement composite can be manufactured. Advantages of nanoconcrete: it can reduce the cost per building site. Next, concrete is high compressive and tensile strength. Next point is, this concrete have good workability. and it reduces the silicosis risk and plasticizing utilization. Cessation of contamination caused by microsilica solid particles and the lower cost for building sites. Disadvantage of nanoconcrete. The first point is the lack of equipment to produce nanomaterials. And next is for producing nanomaterials there are no such equipment to grain the material up to nano size. And last disadvantage of nanomaterials in concrete too difficult to replace the materials in concrete like cement. In this slide, picture 1 is made of ultra high performance concrete in Germany. The name of picture is the bridge across the river Fulda in Kassel, and picture 2 is the Jubilee Church in Rome. This building made by using self-cleaning concrete. So, lastly, I would like to talk about conclusion. Nanomaterials is well dispersed nanoparticles increase the viscosity of the liquid phase and improves the segregation, resistance and workability of the system. Next is the accelerates the hydration, and the next better bond between aggregate and cement paste. Next point improves the toughness, shear, tensile strength and flexural strength of the concrete. I would like to end today's presentation. Thank you.